Alright, we made it another successful 2.6 at Round Lake Patton. It was kind of a tough one today. The last half mile, the right calf was a little tight, so we got to take a little extra care of that calf. The right side tends to tighten up, especially when you're doing a lot of manual lifting and whatnot, so you got to learn to know your body and take care of it. If you're not doing that, over 40, you start stretching a little bit more, start to massage a little bit, do that kind of intermediate remedy that will help you get through that last mile. I think I neglected that today a little bit. The body might be under a little bit of stress. I think I talked about in previous videos, a lot of times you do a unit like this, it causes stress that you don't really realize is there. Having to handle all these items and bring them here or there, sort them all out, you're under kind of a lot of stress, a lot of decision making. I noticed that when I got in the truck after the second load driving home, you get real tired, because your body's under that stress. And then you kind of let off for a second and you get sleepy. That's just the normal reaction when you put yourself under stress like that. So I got to be aware of that. We don't want the body breaking down, so you got to make time to relax a little too. So I guess I'm grateful we're getting it done. We're getting through this unit, probably one more day of sorting out, and then we'll have everything kind of figured out. We'll have looked at everything and have a home for everything to go somewhere, either donation, garbage, off to mom to be donated, or stay home to be listed. So I think this one was much more profitable, like I keep saying, than that Everett unit. I got to kind of put that Everett unit out of my mind because it was kind of my first dud in doing all this. Basically broke even on that one, so hoping to double up. Definitely this one, we only paid $79.16 for this one, so we'll easily quadruple our money real quick, and then we got to decide what we want to do with the extras. So I was thinking on my run today, today's my nephew Cole's birthday, 27th birthday. I think I heard rumors that he might be celebrating in Hawaii. That's not confirmed, but that's what I heard. So he's kind of a jet setter like that. He'll take a trip here and there, and hopefully, he's 27. He's making good financial decisions. I know he always has a pretty decent job and is making some good money, but they say, a man's brain doesn't fully develop till he's about 25, so I think my nieces and nephews are there. They're fully developed now, so hopefully they're making some good decisions. When you do storage units like this, you see kind of the story of people, families that lose all their stuff, and just probably a few bad decisions. And, everybody's kind of one step away from a breakthrough or a real failure, and you got to rebuild. So you got to be careful in the decisions that you make in life, and I think, I've been close to making bad decisions. Temptation is around every corner. You can make a bad decision and change your life forever. So you got to be careful what route you take in life. Choose the better path always. So I'm grateful that I seem to be on a pretty good path in life, pretty happy and content with how things are going. Obviously, things couldn't be better, and I am seeing some progress, and it's one step away from taking off. Just one share. The reseller community is a big community, and some people know who I am, but most people don't. And one share by a big YouTuber could really boost my channel and get me to where I want to go. So if you guys are watching, take notice. I've been making this content for over a year now, putting out some good content daily, and a share would be really appreciated. So I'm grateful that these units have provided a little extra eyes on the content. People seem to like these storage unit buyouts, cleanouts. I try to keep it entertaining and keep the energy as high as possible. I'm not always that great at getting on camera and being enthusiastic about every box, but it's there. It's within me. I've just been doing it a long time. You do this for 20 years. And you open a few boxes or you go to a few thrift stores, you don't get as excited about finds that might excite others. I try to turn some good finds into some good content, and I think I've been able to do that with a few little things here and there, and provide a little bit of knowledge that could help future resellers. I do notice that a few people are starting to follow me and comment on certain things that I'm saying about how you can become a better reseller. So I think, 20 years of doing it, I have a little bit of knowledge. Obviously, there's a lot to be gained. There's so many niches to sell in, and I've kind of been stagnant in this clothing niche, but I'm trying to branch out a little this year. And these storage units help you do that, help you think about listing some other stuff and getting into some other niches that might not be as difficult as clothing. The sell-through rate on clothing is pretty poor unless you get exactly the right things, and a lot of times these storage units will turn out a lot of clothing, but few of it is in high demand. There's a lot of low-end clothing, kind of mall brands, and in not so great condition. So there's give and take to everything, but that's life, that's the way it goes. You got to take the good with the bad. So I guess I gotta continue saying I'm grateful for finding that balance in life, trying to find balance between reselling my health and everything else that's going on. There's other ventures that I'm interested in taking, and I'm trying to explore some other ideas that I have going through my mind, but, you gotta find that right time to take those adventures in life. You got to keep your eyes ready for them, but not chase them before you're ready. If you're not ready for it, you got to, that's a bad decision. Like we were talking about, it's really easy to make that bad decision and find yourself in a poor place. So we got to be careful with that next step, whatever it may be. I've got a lot of things going through my mind and how I could take this reselling endeavor into a greater realm, but whether or not I will get there, who knows. But it's going to take a little step at a time, and I think cleaning these units out is putting me in the right position. We got a excess of inventory that we can do a lot with. We can take a month off and just list that stuff and not buy anything and just live on those profits and take those profits and roll it into that next adventure. So there's a lot of opportunity when you get yourself sitting on a bunch of inventory. Of course, you got to do the work. You got to list it. Otherwise, it's just stale inventory taking up space. So I think I'm going to call an end to this moment of gratitude. Is it a good one? I think we made a few decent points there. I think I got my point across to you guys. Like I always say, if you guys have time, take a moment of gratitude for yourself. Think about what you're grateful for. Maybe write it down, tell somebody, speak it out into the universe, and hopefully that will make your life a little bit more fulfilled. I'm going to head home, do a little bit more work, but if you like this, don't forget to subscribe, ring that notification bell, and help me get a little closer to that 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time that I'm chasing.